If I attempt to write up a piece, trying to summarize what's so special or significant about The Godfather, too many people will claim I didn't do it justice, so I'm not going to bother with that. And frankly, rightfully so. Here's just a quick little entry I wrote for The Godfather, one of the great masterpieces in this medium's history. The Godfather is a film which means a lot to me, and a lot of other people too, so there's no need for me to share my own personal experience with it. The Godfather is a film which inspired and still inspires many adolescent boys or otherwise hormonally boisterous, proud, serious men to appreciate serious high art. Its depiction of an old-school, respected and honourable patriarchy has become the stuff of legend and awe amongst blokes and the boys everywhere. It also bowls over many film critics and cultural commentators. It seems as though The Godfather has something for everyone. If you want blood, if you want drama, if you want a thorough, considered storyline, if you want performances, precise cinematography, cultural analogy, historical reanimation, a manifested reverence for the film medium, or macho claptrap. The fusion of Gordon Willis's photography of Francis Ford Coppola's Roger Corman-inspired, or garage filmmaking-inspired, tendency to add cost-free character and details to his frames, charisma within his scenes, carefully rewritten from novel to screenplay by its initial author Mario Puzo, in collaboration with Coppola, these winded together into a film which, by 2009, was widely considered, quite possibly, especially thanks to a reputation further cemented by the IMDb Top 250 and its weighted average, as the greatest film ever made. It floored me, changed my life at 12/13 years of age, and it still captivates me, has me thinking about it in the days or weeks after I've watched it. Every scene is memorable, perhaps every scene, as I said of select other films, but especially this one possibly, every scene is a great scene. Forgive my sacrilege here, although I've always considered maybe the baptism scene to be a bit obvious and didactic a juxtaposition, but it is so slick and filmic that I cannot turn away, or possibly not enjoy it, when I watch it. Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, James Caan, Robert Duvall, John Cazale, and Talia Shire, the Corleones are the finest acted family in the history of cinema, and this film's cast of characters, even excluding those of the surname Corleone or Hagen, are extraordinarily memorable and dynamic. Clemenza, Tessio, Luca Brasi, Johnny Fontaine, Virgil the Turk Solozo, Captain Mark McCluskey, Bruno Tattaglia, Mo Green, Jack Waltz, the film producer's name, Al Neri, and of course, Bonacera. What an opening monologue for film posterity. If The Godfather had been made by your next door neighbour and no one else had ever seen it before, it would floor anyone who has decried it for being overrated or otherwise overhyped. Maybe nothing is quite as good as what people claim The Godfather is as a work of art, although watching the film with an unbiased, open-minded eye, letting it wash over one, not allowing the overwrought gravitas of expectations get in the way, it really is still pretty damn close to it, that proposed work of eternal power and profundity.